What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing the final episode of the Road to Glen Rice because I am going to be getting Glen Rice in today's video. I may or may not have had somebody on my account helping me out a lot with account grinding for Clutch Online in the past week. Shout out my boy Cerez. But I've been able to get these games done in Clutch Online, and we are caught up now to where we can get Glen Rice. Got 299 out of the 300 wins necessary to get Glen on the team. So this will be the final game, assuming that we win it. If we lose it, this will obviously not be the final game. We'll have to play one more. But hopefully we do win this game, and we're going to add Glen Rice to the team, which I am super excited about because he is literally, I mean, he's the best card in the game, pretty much bar none, and I think he is obviously going to slot into my starting lineup. Now, where he slots into my starting lineup, I haven't totally decided, because I'm kind of considering using him at the 3. I think Vince is better than Tyrus Thomas, and I almost think Glen Rice, I mean, he's just as good at the 3 as he is at the 2, but his size at the 2 would improve the size of my lineup a little bit. I don't know. Kind of trying to decide, though, because I like Iggy and Jimmy off the bench as well. I just haven't really figured out how I want to organize my team and where Glen is going to fit in, but I will tell you all this. He will 100% be in my starting lineup, and I'm excited to get the card. The other thing that I'm excited about Glen Rice is I'm going to start playing Unlimited again, so definitely we'll be getting a lot more Unlimited content. I think Glen Rice is going to make the Unlimited mode a lot more fun in general. But the team that I've been using for Clutch Online these last few games has been SGA, Vince Carter, Amari, Bill Russell, and Akeem. I really like this team. Amari's 6'10". I like the card, though, because he shot creates at a really high level. I don't know. I think Amari's going to be really, really good, and or Amari is pretty good, and I think he's a super solid option at small forward, especially in clutch time. I've been liking this team, though, but unfortunately, one of them's going to be losing their spot because Glen Rice is absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, without further ado, let's hop into that game, and let's see what we can do. All right, so our team wow, this is about the easiest matchup we could possibly get. Our opponent has multiple rubies. Diamond Chris Webber. Who is his power forward? Kevin Love? What Kevin Love is that? How does he have Galaxy Opal? Oh, that's Galaxy Opal Marc Gasol. I thought that was Kevin Love. He has the locker code Marc Gasol. This dude's team is horrific. This is going to be about the easiest game ever played, and we're going to get Glen Rice for free. So honestly, I apologize because this is not a very entertaining video, or not a very entertaining game, I should say, for the final game for Glen Rice. Obviously, it would have been nice to get a closer game, although he does get a 3-point foul there, so he's going to wind up getting himself a few points at the free throw line. So I don't know, that might keep the game close, but this should be an incredibly easy matchup. And honestly, I'm just really excited to try out Glen Rice and see how good he truly is, because he is going to be phenomenal. And I am planning on bringing back the Unlimited content to the YouTube channel again now that I have Glen Rice. Going to be playing more Unlimited again, so I know y'all enjoy like the weekly Unlimited games and stuff where I just post a really good game that I had in Unlimited. So probably going to start doing more of that, I think, again, especially now that I have Glen Rice, because the thing about Glen Rice is he fits my play style just absolutely perfectly. I love to 3-on, I love to dribble, and Glen is literally the best card in the game for that, and I think he's just the best card in the game all the way around. So very excited to add him to my team. As I record this, the cards have not come out yet for this weekend, the Stratosphere cards and all that, but obviously I will be locking in that set at some point, adding somebody else to my team. But honestly, this Glen Rice is about as exciting of a card as you could possibly add to your team. Although I will say, I think, in all honesty, this is probably the only time I will be doing this ultimate reward grind this year. I find it very unlikely that the next ultimate reward is going to be good enough to entice me to do the grind, regardless of how good that card is, because I don't honestly think that card will likely be as good as Glen Rice anyway. But even if it is an incredible card, it is a lot of grinding of one specific mode to get this card. 300 Clutch Online games is absurd. And really, whatever mode you decide to do it in, it's an extraordinary amount of games. It's very much almost a full-time job in a lot of ways for a week or so, at least. I mean, it legitimately is a 40 or 50-hour grind, probably, to complete one of these grinds and these mode rewards. And I don't know. As good as Glen Rice is, and he is legitimately the best card in the game, which is why I'm doing it, I just can't honestly personally say I would justify this grind, but haven't really been commentating this gameplay quite simply because it's just not that entertaining. This dude is getting blown out, so I apologize that this game is not the most entertaining. Unfortunately, Clutch Online does not have skill-based matchmaking, which, to be fair, is not an unfortunate thing. It's one of the reasons that I actually grinded in Clutch Online, because it's just less stressful on a game-to-game basis. A little bit more enjoyable in my personal opinion than Unlimited is, but I don't know. You can't decide who you're going to play, I guess, and this is obviously not exactly what I would have chosen, but this is the matchup we have, so we're finishing this out, and we're going to get Glen in this game. We're going to get him in a pretty resounding blowout, up 17-3, just kind of popping our opponent right now. You know what? y'all don't really need to see much more of this gameplay, I don't think. I mean, I don't really have much else to talk about. So we're just going to simulate to the end of the game, or not simulate. We're just going to get to the end of the game, skip ahead, and add Glen Rice to the lineup. I think I'll badge him out, add a shoe, all that type of stuff in this video as well, so y'all can see what a quote-unquote perfect Glen Rice looks like in my mind. I'm literally giving him pretty much every single badge he can possibly get, though. I am excited to soup that card out. But as y'all can see, this is not a competitive game, and I don't realistically expect this to become a competitive game. I'm up 17-3 and absolutely destroying. Yeah, this dude has no idea what he's doing. This is legitimately one of the most uncompetitive games that I have played out of my 300 clutch online games. So, unfortunate that wound up being the last game for Glen, but it kind of is what it is. And yeah, let's finish out this game, and let's add Glen Rice to the lineup. I'm excited about it, man. All right, so we win the game. That was an easy one, honestly. I win like 29-8 or something like that. But when I click right here, we're going to see that man finally pop up on my screen. Dark Matter Glen Rice. Got to take a screenshot for the Twitter. First time I've gotten any sort of like ultimate reward since season 2 with Diamond SGA, who was the ultimate reward back when that worked entirely differently, actually. And honestly, I'm thinking for right now, the spot he might take is potentially Tyrus Thomas's, but I will say I don't think Kobe's playing in my lineup anymore, so I feel like I could take him out because Tyrus might slot back in. I don't know how I want to do this right now, but I think I might just slide him to the 3 for the time being. I feel like this is the best spot for him. Badge-wise, I am planning on giving him basically everything. Like Aerial Wizard, I don't know how many badges he's missing, so I'm not going to waste bad badges first, but like Drop Stepper, I guess I only have gold, but I'll put that on gold. And then other badges he doesn't have. Post Playmaker, this badge does not matter, so I'll only put it on gold, just because I guess I put the Hoff on like a big. But generally speaking, if it's a useful badge, like for example, Touch Passer, putting that on Hoff, 100%. That's a useful badge. We are putting that on Hoff. And then I'm going to go through and look at all the good badges that he has on gold and stuff. I guess I'll put Hoff Aerial Wizard as well. It's a lob catching badge. He's athletic. Might as well. Back Down Punisher, I have 2. That's more than 1. I'll put that on him as well. Box Out Beast, I have 2 of those. You know what? I got the badge slot. Might as well, right? Break Starter, I don't need because he's not going to be getting that many interior badges. Brick Wall, I only have 1, but it's one of the most important defensive badges in the game, so I'm putting it on him anyway because I want him to be incredible. Same thing with Challenger. I'm putting the defensive badges on him just because I really want to soup him up on that end, even if I only have 1 of them. Chase Down Artists, I have 2, so that's a no-brainer. Claymore, I have 2, also a no-brainer. And then Comeback Kid, I should also have, I would think, multiple of Comeback Kid because that one's free from Clutch Time Online every season. So I got 2 of those as well. Put that on him. Dimer, I got 3, 100% going on. Dream Shake is a pretty good badge. I only have 1. That's more of a big man badge. I don't think I need to put that one on Hoff. I'll leave that one on gold. Interceptor, I only have 1, but that's worth putting on him 100%. Masher and Midi Magician, not as important. And I only have 1 Masher, 1 Midi Magician. I'll leave those. Pogo Stick, I got 2, 100% putting that on him. Overall, this card is basically getting every single important Hoff there is. Pick Dodger, I only got 1 of them, but we're putting that one on as well. Post Spin Technician, that's an inside badge. Post Playmaker, I only put on gold. Rebound Chaser, I almost am tempted to put on Hoff, but again, I think on gold at Shooting Guard, it's fine. I'm not as worried about those badges if I only have 1 of them, like the interior badges. Rise Up, definitely putting on him. Space Creator, I only have 1, but that's a good playmaking badge, so definitely going to put that on him as well. And Unpluckable, I only have 1 of those. We'll put that to Hoff as well. And Glen Rice now has 54 Hall of Fame badges. That's pretty good. Shoe-wise, I got to figure out what I'm going to put on him shoe-wise as well. But honestly, I think what I'm looking at is probably a little bit of defense. Probably going to go like lateral quickness, spew a ball, excel, maybe. And then the last one potentially being interior and block. I'm not totally sure. I'll figure that out later. Going to put some sort of Kobe Grinch on him as well. Actually, you know what? We'll do that now as well, just to finish out the video. Throw our shoe on him as well, just because that I think is the best shoe for him personally. What did I say? Defensively, it was... I don't remember if I said block, actually. Interior, I did want to put on him. Lateral quickness, is that considered physical? I think lateral quickness is actually considered physical. It is. And then so is spew a ball, obviously, and excel, which I do want to put. And then I think the last one that I wanted to do was, I guess we go... I think it was a defensive one. I think it was block. We'll go block. And we'll do that, and that'll max out Glen with a Kobe Grinch, which is the coolest shoe in the game, in my opinion, as well. So, very, very cool. Glen Rice is basically now maxed, and that's an in-game card. Very, very good chance he will be in my starting lineup literally until the end of the game. That is how good this card is. He is absolutely incredible, and I am so excited to finally have added him to my team. Really the first card in a while that has given me the motivation to grind 2K significantly because I really wanted to add him, and I am very excited to have Glen Rice on my squad. So y'all can expect some more unlimited content and that type of stuff coming soon. Also, probably will be streaming more now that I have Glen, so if y'all don't follow me on Twitch, go drop me a follow over there. I'm actually streaming as I recorded this video. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know where y'all are on the Glen Rice grind if you're going for him, and let me know how close y'all are, if you already have him, how much you like him, and also make sure you subscribe. And I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.